us. We're with Amanda Stewart, who's running for commissioner in District 3. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate your time.
Yes.
First question we have for you. What do you think the 3 biggest issues facing the county are, and how would you go about addressing them?
Thank you. The 3 major issues all fall under one umbrella, and it's protecting the quality of life of our residents here in Charles County. We need to do that by ensuring that our schools are not overcrowded, we continue to have safe streets, and that we focus on one of the major problems here in the county is the transportation. With over 60% of our residents leaving the county every day to go to work, we must do a better job to ensure that they can go up and down the road safely and with a faster pace, a quicker, a more easy commute so they can come back home to their family. So I do support light rail. I do support transportation activities that will streamline the ways that we get in and out of the county.
Thank you. What have you done to prepare for the commissioner job, and what sets you apart from the field?
Well, one of the things that I've done is I've continued to immerse myself in the community. With growing up here, of course, I'm already a large part of the community. I graduated from Stone. I go to the grocery stores, I go to the mall, I see my teachers, I see students that I went to school with. So I'm already a part of the community, but really to immerse myself, not just in District 3, but all districts in the community, to let people know who I am, what I stand for, my vision and my mission of why I'm doing this. I wanted to make sure that in this journey that everyone understands that I won't be a commissioner just for District 3 residents, but I will be a candidate and a commissioner for all the residents in Charles County. So it's very important for us to not just focus on the ins and outs of running a campaign, but making sure that we're connecting with the people in the community, and that's most important.
There's a perception that not much of county business happens out. I'm sorry, let me start that over. There is a perception that much of county business happens out of the public's view. Do you agree? If not, why? If so, what steps will you take to improve transparency?
Right. It's again going back to the point, making the point that I grew up in Charles County. And it's clear to me today that there's more things going on in the government building that are in the public eye. We're doing a lot better today than we were 10, 15, 20 years ago. However, there's always room for growth. And one thing that we need to do is that we're reaching our residents where they are, making sure that they get the information pertaining to government, the things that are good and the things that are not so good, but making sure that we reach out to them. It's not always the responsibility of the residents to get the information. As an elected officials, it's our responsibility to make sure we share the information with them. And again, meet them where they are, at the libraries, at the schools, at the laundromats, on social media. If it's Facebook, if it's Twitter, Instagram, whatever the latest buzz is, make sure that we are meeting the residents where they are. I believe in transparency. I believe that when you have transparency in government and things look to be open and residents begin to relax and begin to trust their elected officials, then and only then when you have residents really get involved in the ins and outs of government, that's when they participate the most. It's when they believe that they can make a difference and they believe that they can be involved and that their opinions and their suggestions are valid. And so as a commissioner, I will make sure that the residents understand that this government is for them, by them, and that their suggestions, their concerns are heard, and that we can implement the suggestions to make sure that our quality of life stays where it is or it improves.
Okay. What is the most critical issue specifically facing your district?
Well, in District 3, I've talked to a lot of people, a lot of moms, a lot of dads, and children also. And one of the things that I hear over and over again is the overcrowding of schools here in District 3. We do have a problem with the development. We have a continued, let's say, development of areas where we have, for example, Berry Elementary School. It has too many students already. They're over capacity. But if you go down certain roads, you see new construction. Anyone understands when they see those new houses going up that children will come. And so if the schools are already overcrowded, where are those children supposed to go? It's not acceptable that you're going to bus them an hour down the road to southern part of Charles County. They have a right to go to their community school. But at the same time, we should not be educating children in overcrowded schools. we should not be educating our children in trailers. So I believe in District 3, it's a connection between the overcrowding in the schools and the home construction.
Thank you. It's time for a wild card question. If you want to pick one out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Do you support the charter board? Please provide a justification.
Okay. Well, I've reviewed the charter draft and gone to the website. I've listened to two of the two members that are on the charter board in person at meetings justifying why they believe that we should go through this process. I've also viewed some of the charter board meetings that have taken place, and with the information I have at hand today, I do not support the charter form of government, because it appears that if we do this, it will increase the size of our county government. It could increase the bureaucracy of our government. And honestly, we are not in the financial situation to bring on additional bills. We already have a budget issue. It's not anyone's fault that we have a budget issue per se, so I'm not going to point fingers. But more importantly, what we need to do is get the right elected officials, the right commissioners, into office to do a better job. We don't need to change the form of government. We just need to change a few commissioners.
Thank you very much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate your time, Amanda, and good luck in the election.
Thank you.